My name is Emmanuel Kalu Oduma. I am the series producer, showrunner, and executive producer Between Worlds.
There is a stranger in our midst, and he has with him eye of issue.
I want Alade in front of me by nightfall! I want to go back to Lagos!
The story itself and the concept has gone through different versions and different evolutions. It wasn't at first called Between Worlds. It was called Realm of Redemption. And the origin of that was that I had, at some point, I say back in 1996, 97, when I was an undergrad in Ife, Obafemi Awolowo University as a theatre dramatic art student. I got the rare privilege of reading the Odu Ifa, the literary corpus, and then I had a friend then, Dosu Fatomilola, who was studying drama at the same time and African cultural studies, and he handed me this book, and it was fascinating to read the adventures of Yoruba Pantheon, the deities, the gods, and encountering them in those amazing stories that was captured in the Odu. And one of the stories that caught my attention that I really liked was the one about Sango, Ogun, and Oya. How Oya was first Ogun's wife, and all the drama, how Ishu played a major role in that love triangle. It was a story of betrayal, a story of love, a story of a man who loses his wife to another. And it was fascinating. And it's like, so looking at reading it of those pages, and then looking at contemporary reality, it's not really different. Love is love, and those stories and those emotions were still relevant, way back when, the time of the gods, in those mythical and legendary stories, and just as relevant, as they are today. So I wanted to tell a story that will bring the epic mythical past and also marry it with contemporary realities, and in essence just create two worlds and bring them together. So Realm of Redemption was the original story title, and then through development and walking through the process, we rebadged it Between Worlds. And I felt Between Worlds was a better fit than Realm of Redemption, which was more like a mouthful. And yeah, so it's gone through many revisions. And by the time it landed where we wanted to land and the story came together with the amazing writing team that we put in place, it just clicked. And I pitched it to a good friend at the network. And they're like, the idea was that it would be a film. That was my plan, to make a film. And he said to me, Ima, this is not a film, a series. And then the rest is history.